Hey good people, it's Goldie here with Loxitude, and I'm coming on to share how I get those super tight curls. That is the most popular question that I get asked when I'm wearing my hair curled. Whenever I work with my own hair, I always work in sections. So what you see me doing is getting my hair prepped for the rolling process, and I like to work in small sections. What I will say is, as a rule of thumb, is that the fewer the locks you use on a roller, the tighter the curls will be. And then the rest comes down to the method, the technique you use to curl your hair. As a rule of thumb, I never do a roller set on dry hair. I either roll my hair right after washing it when it's still damp, or I'll mist it with water if I've just decided to roll it out of the blue. And in this case, what you saw me spray with was a mixture of setting lotion and water. I always tell my clients that the type of curl you achieve depends on your technique. Notice that when I start to roll my hair, I start at the bottom, making sure that I'm at the very tip, and I wrap the bottom a couple times. That gives you that nice springy finish. And then I'm careful not to overlap the locks as I'm rolling upward towards my scalp. If you overlap the hair while you're rolling, it'll still come out nice and the curls will look good, but they will be softer and they likely won't last as long. Whereas if you use the technique where you notice I'm very careful not to overlap the hair, you'll get a well-defined, tight corkscrew finish. The same technique would apply if you were using those larger, colorful flexi rods. Once you've rolled your entire head, it's up to you whether you want to let your curls air dry or you could sit under a hood dryer. In this case, it was late, so I decided to sit under the dryer for about 20 minutes and I was done. My hair dries very fast, whereas I know some people it takes them half hour, an hour, 45 minutes. Even with mature locks, my hair dries really fast. In this case, you just see me literally unrolling and I'm being a little sloppy because I don't care that much. But I just went through and took everything out. And now what you see me doing is going through and separating. A lot of people like to rock the little corkscrews, or as I call it, the Shirley Temple look. I don't like that look. I like big hair, so I went through and unleashed the curls. I didn't go through and really make sure I had every single one of the corkscrews separated, but 98% of these locks were separated. I still had a few that I needed to do a little bit more definition in terms of separating them, but I like big hair, so I separate mine right away. It does not make a difference on how long my curls last. My curls still last whether I keep them in corkscrews or I separate them. Usually I can get 3 to 4 weeks of curls. Basically, when my head starts itching, that's when I know it's time to wash, but I will stretch it because it took me about 2 hours to roll my hair. So we're not trying to lose these curls anytime soon. And some may ask if I do anything special at night. Nope. Sometimes I wrap it up, sometimes I don't. When the curls are gone and it's time to wash, it just is what it is. I don't make any fuss about my hair even when it's curled. So again, you can switch up the look of your curl based upon the size of the roller. This was maybe 3 years ago, so I've been using the same technique for a while when I still had color in my hair. But you can see very tight corkscrews versus the looser curl, which these curls were achieved with the flexi rod. Same technique, just it all depends on the size of the roller. So give this technique a try and see how you like it.